Hello, I need an outsider's perspective on this. I try to be understanding, but I am fuming. I think someone who is not living in this apartment would have a more neutral view on this. The situation. We live in a 3-bedroom apartment with 3 parties. We are all students and pay equal amounts of rent. I am Winston, and the other 2 are Josh and Sara. Josh spends half his week and most weekends at his girlfriend's place. He mostly out of the picture. That just leaves Sara and myself. For me, I see this as a living arrangement because it is. I am friendly with everyone, but I keep some distance. I usually spend my days in the library, lectures, or at home gaming. Door usually open unless I play with friends or have my G-friend over. So yesterday, Sara approached me with a request, but it felt more like a demand. Her brothers are coming to visit, and since her family does not know she is living with 2 guys, she is coming from a Muslim family who might see this as a big deal. She wants to keep it a secret. She is asking me to leave the apartment next weekend and move all my toiletries into my room. The problem from my side are simple. I do not have a place to go. I am not asking my G-friend to spend the weekend at her place. She is visiting her family this week and won't be back until next week. We are not at the stage of the relationship where this is something reasonable to ask. If the roles were reversed, I would probably say yes, but feel very awkward about this. So I told Sara that. Where am I supposed to stay? Sleep in the library? She kinda dismissively turned around and told me, that is your problem to solve. That attitude right there pissed me off beyond words. I am in a pickle. On one hand, I am livid. I want to tell her to mind her own business and just deal with the fact that she has male roommates. But Josh, who is closer with Sara and agreed already to spend the time away, reminded me to have an open mind about her situation. I do not feel like spending 150 to 200 euros, money that I do not have, on a hotel when I am paying rent. But Sara already told me that she expects me to solve it by myself. She won't pay for a hotel. Which leads me to the question, would I be the asshole if I tell Sara to just suck it? On a different note, with this happening, I am already starting to look for a new apartment. This is not the first unreasonable request, but the previous ones were tiny in comparison. Like asking me to please store my toothbrush in my room because she does not like neon yellow as a color. Gives her a headache every morning. Ended up buying a new brush early. Update 1. Thank you for the replies and some direct messages I have received. I have decided on a plan of action. I will tell her no. I will tell her that I do not have the money to pay for a hotel, that I do not have a place I can simply crash on. I will also have Josh sit in. I have posted a message in the group chat effectively calling for a meeting tonight. I will explain my situation calmly and why I do not intend to leave on my own dime. That I am happy to play a role in the family visit, to actively show that I have no personal ties with Sara by minding my own business. I like the petty ideas, but I am not the type of person to pour gas onto the fire. Furthermore, I have put out feelers to look for a new apartment with some friends from university. One friend is looking to move out from his parents' place, and we get along fine gaming. I think this is the point at which the drama is getting too expensive on my mind, so a clean cut is the best option. Update 2. This has taken a sour turn. I requested the sit-down. Sara took this as a no on my part and texted a long rant on WhatsApp. To simplify it and translate it to you from German, I am not going to let you ruin my relationship with my family. If you do not want to leave, you can pay for the hotel, and I expect you to move out by end of January. The cherry on top? Josh just posted a thumbs up, so I also got a few things moving. I contacted the landlord about my lease. I asked him for his permission to use him as an emergency contact in case Sara tries something funny like changing the locks on me. He flat out told me to call him first if that happens, because then he will call the police. We have a shared lease. We are each listed as tenants, and he needs to approve changes to the lease. So, I am currently in the bus with my most important documents, and I am storing them at my girlfriend's place. I explained the situation, and she gave me permission to store some of my things. But she also said her roommate would not appreciate a guy suddenly sleeping over when she herself is not there. I am worried about what else is to come, but I am following the suggestion and precautions texted here and in direct messages. I am preparing for a storm.